We're going to go to the sale barn today with a couple of our goats. And there's a couple of things that you have to do when you're running a goat herd, and they're required by the USDA as well as the state of Florida. You have to properly tag your animals when they're for resale. Bob is intact. He's an intact male, and the reason why that is because there's more market for intact goat males on both the meat side and of course for the breeding. So there's two reasons for that, and that's one of the reasons why if you're going to go into the goat for meat purposes, you got to know your market. There are a lot of different reasons why people eat goat meat and how they like to purchase it and what kind of goat they are looking for in particular. So that's what determines whether we go ahead and wether, which is castrate a young buckling, or leave him intact. And Bob's intact, so he needs to be tagged. And when you first get your goats in the state of Florida, you'll buy from another hopefully breeder with a good reputation, and your goats should come tagged, especially if you declare to that breeder that you are going to be using your goats for the purpose of rebreeding for meat purposes. So Bob was born here on the farm. So due to the fact that Bob was born here on the farm, we've got to tag him today. So we'll be tagging him. That's required by the sale barn. They have to come in with an official USDA tag in their ears, and this is the book that's provided to all goat farmers in the state of Florida. It's the Scrapie Eradication Program explanation, and it's required by the state of Florida to get yourself a flow number, which is an FL number, similar to when you register your boat and things of that nature. All this here is provided free of charge, shipped to your door from the state of Florida. So there's really no reason not to comply, and the sale barn requires it. Now the sale barn we're going to has an auction once a month, and it's on Fridays. Don't know 100% if they require the tag to be in place when you bring them in, or if they will tag on your behalf. Some markets will do that. So today we're going to go ahead and tag Bob out, and then we've got a couple of just pet carriers. That's a medium dog carrier, and this is a large breed dog carrier. We've time to get going and time to wrangle some goats and tag some goats. Okay, so we got both our goats wrangled. They are in their appropriate kennels. The old nanny goat there, and Bob, aka Shiska Bob. And I have the tag all ready to go, and we're going to go ahead and tag his ear, and he'll be ready for the auction. Is in the cage, and he's got his jewelry. He was tagged right there. Everything's good. He's now auction ready, and when he checks in, they'll make a note of that tag and that number, and that will be his identification number through the system. So no matter where he is processed or resides, that goat owner or processor will have that number, and he will be tracked through the chain, and that's all in compliance with the USDA scrapie eradication program. So that goat is leaving Must Be Kidding Farm. He is now tagged in his crate. That's the two goats getting ready to go to the sale barn, and we're all legal. I gotta go ahead and feed these oafs.
Thanks for spending some time here with us at Must Be Kiddin' Farm. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, and we would love to have you subscribe if you haven't already. That's right, subscribe and come back for your farming fix.